big brains, open hearts. Thank you for being here. I can tell already. I'm honored to be here. I'm very nervous because I'm kind of not a singer-songwriter, but I sing and I write songs. So I guess I got in under the wire somehow. I didn't check my Folk Alliance card at the door, so.
Yeah, what was that you said earlier? You said, is that a real song or is that something you wrote?
Yeah, we were at Six Flags playing when we were in our 20s, and this guy had a tear in his eye, and he came up to me. I thought, wow, he really liked this song. You know, he goes, man, I got to ask you something. Is that a real song, or did you write that? I said, well, it's a real song, and I wrote it.
That's great.
Well, music is a medicine we've created for ourselves, and it keeps the gun out of our mouth. It keeps us looking forward. If we look too far back, we get really, really depressed. If we look too far ahead, we get very, very anxious. And music kind of helps us take a moment and take melody, polyrhythms, and lyrics and language and put them together in a little thing that helps us orient ourselves with this big brain that's between our ears, which is our biggest enemy often. And now more than ever, we need music. So I feel that places like this are the real churches, the real places that you get the real deal. It comes in and never lets you down. And this is why I do this. And I was asked a few years ago, thank you for doing that song, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate it. I will fill in some grandfather blanks for you. That song was written by a guy named John Newton, who was a converted slave ship captain. He converted after turning around with a group of slaves, letting them back out on the land, got down on his knees and realized he was doing inhumane things. He wrote this poem, and then that poem was later on put to an English bar tune, a little ditty. And the reason that tune, in my opinion, has such incredible power is because of the context in which it came out of. Real conversion, real turning yourself and saying, I'm going this way, and now I'm going to go that way. And that's, so I just want to say thanks for the banjo. We ruined it, made it louder and weirder, but it is an African instrument. It's the last thing you think about when you see a white guy playing a banjo is the Africa, but it is an African instrument. And we have had some great times together on stage over the years. And I'm glad to see you. Thanks for having me. A few years back, I was asked to do a concert, and a friend of mine said, these are kids at risk. And I said, oh, okay. I'll be glad to do it. I'd never heard of kids at risk. This was a few years back. When I got there, I realized that kids at risk meant that a lot of these kids were born to people who either didn't want them or couldn't take care of them. And I thought to myself, I'm going to sit on a stool with a microphone. What am I going to say to these children? Being a father myself, it was, I don't know, I was just very, very nervous. So I sat, and I'm going to take you back to your childhood now. You're going to be those children, and I'm going to do what I did that day. And I'm going to sing the song that I wrote that day for them. I'm going to say the same things that I said on that show. Hope you enjoyed it. It's called The Person. It's in G, and I think everybody can figure it out. It's kind of a childlike chord progression. So,
I'm in.
Hey kids, how you doing? Let me ask you a question, okay? Who's the person that's there the day you're born, and the person that'll be there, definitely be there the day that you die? Anybody? Anybody? They'd go, Barney! Back then, Barney was really big, you know. Jesus! Oh, no, well, that's a great answer, but that's not exactly the one I'm looking for. My mama! No, that's a great answer. That's not the one I'm looking for. The person that's there the day you're born and definitely be there the day you die. It was always like this guy right here. One person. And I'd point at him. Me! Be good to the person in the mirror. Be good to that person every day. Be good to that person in the mirror. 'Cause that person's never gonna go away forward. That person's never gonna go away. That person, they will always make your day. Be good to the person in the mirror. 'Cause that person's never gonna go away. Does anybody know where a bad day starts? Anybody? Right here. Does anybody know where a good day starts? Right here. You have a choice in the morning. Get up and look at yourself in the mirror. Because your life is going to go as good as you treat that person in that mirror. I promise you. If you're mean to that person, you're going to be mean to everybody else. If you're nice to that person, you're going to be nice to everybody else. So kids, what I want to tell you today, all you kids out there, the best thing you can do is reevaluate your relationship with yourself. Be nice to yourself. And it'll help you, and it'll help everybody around you. Trust me. Let's sing it together. Be good to that person in the mirror. Be good to that person every day. Be good to that person every day. Be good to the person in the mirror. Be good to that person in the mirror. Sing it. 'Cause that person's never gonna go away. That person's never gonna go away. That person's never gonna go away. That person's, they will always make your day. Be good to the person. Be good to that person in the mirror. 'Cause that person's never gonna go away. Every day. Be good to that person in the mirror. 'Cause that person's never gonna go away. That person's never gonna go away. That person